All right, today we're going to be making a foldable for the coordinate plane to track vocabulary words. So what you're going to need is a piece of paper that you're going to attach it to in order to keep it in your binder, so you're going to want holes. Another sheet of paper that you will actually make your foldable out of. It can be another sheet of notebook paper, a piece of printer paper, construction paper, whatever you have. You're going to need glue, scissors, and obviously something to write with. Okay. So to start with, you're going to take the piece of paper that will be your foldable. You're going to fold it in half lengthwise. Okay, we don't want it the long way, we want it the short way. I already went ahead and drew some lines. You are going to have 5 vocabulary words that you are writing on here. So you are going to need to end up with 5 flaps. Okay, now keep in mind we are doing flaps. So when you go to cut it, you want to open it again and only cut the front to the fold that you just made. That way when we close it, we will have flaps that you can lift up. You're going to be writing your vocabulary word on the front. You will lift up the flap, and underneath you will write the definition, an example, draw a picture to go along with your vocabulary word. Okay. So there, we've now created our foldable, so we have a flap that we can open. Now the words that we're going to be putting on our foldable are coordinate plane, okay, you want to make sure when you write it that each word or definition, or I mean not definition, each word or phrase is going to be on its own flap. Okay, then you're going to have x-axis, y-axis, origin, and quadrants. Okay. Now, as you are watching the Brain Pop video and they talk about each of these words, I want you to go ahead and open the flap, and on the inside you're going to write the definition. You can draw a picture to go along with it. Okay, so for example, I'm not going to give you the definition for the coordinate plane. However, you may want to draw yourself a picture to go along with what the coordinate plane would happen to look like. Okay? Because as we know, not just words for definitions, but also pictures help us determine what words mean. Okay? So you can definitely draw a picture, and then the definition is going to go on that side. Now, when you are finished with this, we do want to keep this nice and safe, so that's why I said you're going to need a separate piece of notebook paper, because you're going to keep this in the math section of your binder. Okay? So on the back side, the side that's not cut, I'm going to glue this to this piece of notebook paper. That way I can stick this into the math section of my binder, and I will be able to refer back to it throughout this unit as I learn more about these words, study these words, practice these words. Okay, and since it has the holes, you'll be able to put it right into your binder. Don't forget to give it a title so you know what it is that you're doing, and then you'll still be able to go back and open your flaps.